Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm with my buddy John.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, buddy, how you doing? And, well, I might well be singing because we saw Anna in the Apocalypse. And I mean, the one really great thing about the horror genre is there's so many different things you can do with it. I mean,
Right.
And there's so many different genres and subgenres. I mean, and we've seen so much different things. Like, whoever thought, like, I can't remember, 86 or 87 or 88, we'd have, like, the prison horror film. Like, when Prison come out,
Right.
Death Row Diner, what's that, Destroyer with Lalo Zeta was in it. And now we got...
Well, it's all Precinct 13
yeah.
dated them.
Oh, yeah, that's true, too. And, yeah, that's true.
Was that Carpenter's first film?
Carpenter's second because he did Dark Star. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. Dark
Star was funny. It was so goofy though with that beach ball that was an alien thing. And here to do Alien Apocalypse because John was telling me about it because did Corey and
well, I just saw trailers for
okay.
it before then, but then I think Forrest said he liked it. It's a lot of film. But yeah, I'm not really much into musicals. But, you know, I've seen some and they're all right. Like saw Grease when I was little, and that was all right from what I remember. And I took my grandmother to see Evita. So I usually don't. I don't know when Evita might have been the last musical I've seen. And then
Cannibal the musical.
Yeah, that's right, Cannibal the musical. So, but I still think Evita was the last I saw because I saw Cannibal the musical before then.
Okay.
And so. But just the trailer, looks so good. I'm like, oh man, this looks hilarious, and it's really good.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's a musical, and of course, it's a zombie film.
Yeah.
So not everything's all fun and games.
Yeah, horror comedy musical, and they said it was like La La Land meets Zombieland, which I thought was funny.
Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, Shaun of the Dead. That's my mistake. Oh, the one thing you mentioned, Grease. You know, Grease is the word.
That's what it's got.
Yeah. It's got movies.
I thought bird was the word.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, we're doing a goofy humor again. And, well, I mean, this was really good. I really enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun.
It's, something different. That's one reason I wanted to see it. Because, zombie movies,
they're getting a little bit...
Yeah, they've been, like, outdated for years, but every once in a while something fresh will crop up.
And I never thought that I would ever say getting tired of it because I always love zombie movies, and then so maybe need some more zombie movies in the 90s and stuff, and then it's like, I don't know, we got too much oversaturation with zombie movies.
Like, sometimes even TV shows, but like, I got tired of Walking Dead after the first few seasons, so it kind of petered out. But then as soon as I quit is when it picked up again. I heard. Then, so I started watching iZombie. I thought that was going to be... I wasn't sure about that. It ended up being decent. It was based on a comic book, but I think they had one more season left. But unfortunately, they didn't bring in the other monsters from the comics because I read they had also like werewolves and vampires, but they probably couldn't afford the budget for those. Then I started watching. Now I'm gonna brain fart. Going back to brain farts.
Overlord was a great zombie movie.
Yeah, I want to talk about TV shows too.
Yeah, TV shows.
I forgot the other one I watched.
Z Nation?
Yeah, Z Nation is a good one. And then Netflix has a South Korean show, Kingdom, which is pretty good. It's like 6 episodes.
I gotta check that out sometime.
But hopefully we're going to do more seasons because that was pretty good. So I like certain things that have a twist too, like a little bit different, like The Cargo with Martin Freeman. That was pretty good. It's a little bit different because he treated it more as a disease. So, like, you have so many hours before you turn to zombies. So if you get bitten, like the government issued all these bracelets that you put on, and you hit the countdown clock. So you know how much time you have left to take care of whatever business. And, it was really good. Or, like, there's one that I don't know if it ever got distributed. I don't know if we even showed at the Horror Fest, if it made the cut, because it was a year that the movies that made it in only made by a percentage of a point, and that's when we had 4 days. So we had so many damn good movies, you needed at least a week. But there's this one where it seems to be a zombie outbreak, and this guy comes home and finds his family dead in the garage, and what's going on? Because there's this disease going around killing people, and this guy shows up and saves the first guy who's about to be attacked by some of the disease and shoots them, and it's like the first guy's like, "What's going on? We're under attack by zombies." So they end up like sharing a house together and surviving, and every day the second guy goes out and shoots the zombies and kills them. And about 3/4 of the way through, this lady shows up, and the first guy, it's just him and his girl talking. He's like, "How'd you make it through all the zombies?" She's like, "What zombies? What are you talking about?"
Oh, wow.
It was just a plague. There was no zombies.
Oh, wow.
So the guy was just fucking nuts, going out
cool.
shooting everybody.
Awesome. I mean, this is love. I mean, it's.
But I don't think that ever got distributed, so no one will probably ever see that movie. That's the unfortunate thing. There's so many good movies made every year that most of them never get any type of distribution if you're lucky. Like one we reviewed earlier, which another one we reviewed called The Fields, that showed the Horrorfest that got distribution. Something like Fright Picks, I think it's called, on Roku. Yeah. They have a few movies that were shown at the Horrorfest with, and Amazon Prime has some, but just so many of them never get shown. It's a shame.
That's true. But no, I like that about the kids in the school and stuff and all this during the Christmas time, and and things are happening there, dance and stuff, and then all of a sudden, stuff starts happening and stuff. It's pretty entertaining. I like that. I'd give it a 8 out of 10. And they have some creative kills in there too.
Yeah, it's not real bloody, so.
Yeah, I mean, it reminded me a little bit of Todd and Pure Brook Evil with the evil teacher and stuff like that too.
Right.
Yeah, that was really good. Because they did one or two musicals on that show too.
Right.
It reminded me how they go back and forth.
Well, it's kind of interesting because there's a lot of shows that do musicals. Like I watching The Magicians. It's almost like Harry Potter goes to college. Cool. And they've had some musical episodes. I'm like, man, Buffy the Vampire Slayer really influenced because they did a musical episode. I forget how long ago that was. Christ, it's been 20 years now.
Damn.
And
time flies too much.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of shows now that'll do musical episodes.
But, yeah, I really dug it. 8 out of 10 for Alien Apocalypse.
Yep. I say, see it if you can.
Yeah, I mean,
it's on Amazon Prime. We rented it. Because unfortunately, never played around Erie. Our buddy, he saw it in Cleveland. Of course, I can't try that far. I can't try that far with my arthritis. It's only 2 hours away, but.
Well, I didn't know. I mean, they have so many movies. The Tinseltown pretty much shut down everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too bad around here. Tinseltown's, the Erie Movie House, but that's different.
Another kind of interesting thing. One played the. I don't know if it played the Horror Fest. It might have been that same year. Or it was in like a South American or Central American country. It had a lot of violence in our history. And so the way you got turned into a zombie is if you started to get really angry and acting a little violent, you become a zombie. So it's kind of a different twist.
That's different.
Yeah, and it played on like a lot of the violence that went on in their country, which is kind of interesting. It was pretty good.
They have so many different ideas and stuff. I remember I grew up with Romero and also the Fulci, and the Italian zombie movies were great. And then, like I said, we didn't have that many zombies. I was excited when Return of the Living Dead Part 3 came out, and that was it for zombies for a while. Then all of a sudden, there's just way too many, and I flipped through them and stuff like that, and you can't see them all. It's too many.
Right.
But I wouldn't like.
And now they're making a sequel to Zombieland finally.
Yeah.
I didn't see the TV show that Amazon did.
I never saw the TV show.
I heard it bombed.
Bad. I heard that the From Dusk to Dawn TV show sucked too. I can't remember.
No, that was actually good.
Oh, okay.
I only saw the first season. It's good, but one guy at work, he's watched all 4 or 5 seasons, whatever, and he said it was really good.
Oh, okay.
The only thing I didn't like about the first season, it was just like an extended version of the movie. So, I mean, it was good, but it was like they stretched out the movie. Yeah. But I heard, other seasons were a little bit, they changed the storylines and stuff, and it was really good. I don't think there's anything else. I think that's about all I've got.
Yeah, that's all I got too. But I mean, it's a lot. I mean, it's just something different. I mean, I think these companies that really sort of trying to get the next cult hit. You know what I mean? And maybe they might. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it.
And we're surprised the company label.
Yeah, I know.
Who was it? Orion.
Orion. Oh yeah, Orion. Right. Yes. See,
Yeah.
we were just talking about that.
Yeah, that's why I figured bring it up.
Yeah.
It's like Orion.
Bankrupt, you know.
But now they're like owned by MGM. But
MGM brought them back.
Wasn't MGM when Universal weren't they one company before MGM Universal? Am I thinking of something?
MGM United Artists.
Oh, United Artists.
Yeah,
That's
MGM UA.
I know it was one of those U words.
Yeah. But I mean, it was just weird because I remember, like, you know, they had that Silence of the Lambs was a huge hit, and then they tried to do Addams Family, and you said they invested in a bunch of really.
Yeah, there's several movies that they cost a lot but bombed.
Yeah, like the Weird Al Yankovic movie, which I loved, UHF.
Right.
That bombed, and then you know they couldn't afford it, so Paramount bought it. They were filed for bankruptcy. They released RoboCop 3, which wasn't very good. And then I thought that was it. And then like 2 years later, on Cinemax, they had some movie with Jim Belushi in a cave, some sci-fi movie called Retroactive or Radioactive or something like that, which was different. And that's the last I heard from Orion, except for if you like watch anything American International. I think Orion bought American International, and then MGM bought that. You know.
Right.
So I guess that's it. And I mean, it was cool seeing the logo again when we saw Belko Experiment, which was awesome.
All right.
I guess that's it for me and my buddy John. So until next time, please, see you, Emily.